around the world with Partner Co., we have the body balance and drops. However, every country has a different set of laws. So I'm just going to tell you a very simple law that makes some of the drops different. So the North American versions from Mexico to the United States to Canada all are slightly different. The United States version is a homeopathic version. And in the homeopathic world, which all hospitals in the United States were originally homeopathic hospitals before the Rockefellers invented the prescription world. You can go look all that up. But a lot of the Europeans, the Canadians, they enforce a particular law that normal people cannot sell homeopathy. It has to be done by a doctor. So they can use our version of drops. They just can't buy them in bulk and sell them like we can here in the States. So up in Canada, they have what's called day and night drops. Same in Europe, same in Australia, same in Mexico, same in South America. Although the ingredients are still slightly different depending upon country. So the day and night drops are done a little differently. The day drops are put under the tongue 3 times a day before the 3 biggest meals, but the night drops are only done 1 time a day, and that's in the evening. So that bottle one does the same as our homeopathic formula. Dr. Joshua Plant, our top doctor, always tells us that different ingredients targeting same results. So just understand the day and night drops use a different amount of herbal approaches to achieve the same results that our homeopathic version is trying to achieve. But one of the things that both sets of drops do is they support glucose metabolism. And all that is anything we eat that can turn to sugar in the blood, which is glucose. That's just the medical name for it. So we don't want that glucose spiking our insulin and storing that glucose as fat. We want it to be used for energy or stored in our liver and muscle and then used for energy. We don't ever want to store fat. It's hard to turn that fat burning machine on. So when he says support glucose metabolism, it's going to help you burn through that glucose better. It's going to help you metabolize all the nutrients better, maintain normal glucose. And that is, as I shared last night in Rome, we had some people in there that had blood sugar issues. So we went into a little training on the importance of managing your blood sugar levels. We want that done because elevated blood sugar, whether it's insulin insensitivity, metabolic syndrome, which are precursors to prediabetes, and then prediabetes, precursors to type 2 diabetes, which is the full-blown elevated blood sugar. You've got to be on medication by the doctor's charts. Okay, that being said, anytime we can normalize blood glucose, we eliminate or reduce greatly risk factors for all-cause mortality outside of accidental death or suicide. So cardiovascular events are now greatly tied to elevated blood sugar. Cancer, 100% is tied to elevated blood sugar. Doesn't mean you can't get cancer without it, but it is definitely a cause of a lot of cancers. And all you got to do is do your own research that glucose feeds cancer cells. It helps to shield from free radicals and tons of antioxidants and other things going on in there. The day drops, you can see the different bullet points there. I won't bore you. You can read them as I'm going through it. And then the night drops have got L-theanine in them and other ingredients that promote a deeper sleep where our body recovers. Really, really, really great combination. Kristen White has a video out if you really want to dig in. I am making a new video either Monday or Tuesday that will really drill in on the ingredients here that you're seeing in the day and night drops. That is a request by a good few of the Canadians. But that being said, we're going to go now to Trudy, who is on Vancouver Island. And Trudy, would you mind sharing your results with the drops?
Yes, I would love to. So I started the drops because of my watching the changes in my good friend Nancy, and she's on here. But I watched her for 5 or 6 months before I jumped in. And the reason why I started them wasn't necessary. I have lost weight, but it wasn't that for that reason. I kept hearing that it would help balance hormones. Now I'm on a healing journey from breast cancer. And I've been on a lot of those horrible drugs that they put you on, like tamoxifen, anastrozole. I had a Zoladex shot, and it completely blocks all your hormones, and you feel horrible. I never ever thought I would feel normal again. And even it takes years to get this out of your body, and it threw me into a medically induced menopause, and I seriously felt off ever since. Completely unbalanced, you know, the hot flashes, the moods, the low libido, low energy, horrible sleep, all the things, like all the things. And the other thing was, I've moved here from Alberta and I had swollen fingers. Didn't know it. We actually thought that my rings were tight because we moved from a dry climate to a wet climate. Like we've got moist air here on Vancouver Island. And, anyways, within 2 days of being on the drops, my rings fit after 3 years. That's honestly in 2 days. So that's obviously the start of the inflammation. But since then, now I have a better and more restful sleep. I wake up more awake. I had plantar fasciitis for 6 months, which they said, oh, that's just a menopausal symptom. That's completely gone. I have zero pain, zero. I bought special shoes, special insoles. I can wear any shoes now. Increased energy, which is huge. It's like over the top. No longer have any afternoon crashes. Better clarity of mind. No more hot flashes. I've lost now 15 pounds. The swelling's down, and feel balanced. I don't even know how to explain it because it just feels so amazing. But honestly, my greatest wins, all my relatives jumped into it. So my cousin Mary, she was on 35 milligrams of blood pressure meds, is down to 2. My mom is 82. She says that it gives her like a better feeling of well-being. Sisters that had arthritis in their hands, gone. No more restless legs in family members. I have a cousin, Mary, who has lost 40 pounds. She had a heart scare, and she thanks me with tears that how the drops have helped her. That's my story. I want to help others. Like hearing these other people get off of medications and helping them thrive in life, that's my why.
Amazing, Trudy. Thank you for that testimonial today. Quite remarkable.